I'm Bob Edgar, and I'm President and CEO of Common Cause. When I served in the United States Congress, I was the first anti-war activist to be placed on the Veterans Affairs Committee. I chaired the committee that did the research and study in the early days of the 1970s and 80s on the issue of the defoliant we used in Vietnam called Agent Orange, a very dangerous toxin that we used to defoliate most of Vietnam. A couple years ago, the Ford Foundation discovered that I had done that work early in my career and asked me to take delegations to Vietnam. And I've taken two delegations, a religious delegation and a more secular delegation to Vietnam. And my passion is to remind Americans that wars don't end when the last soldier leaves the battlefield. We need to work with the Vietnamese government, spend about $30 million a year for 10 years in a row. Much like we worked with them to find our missing in action, we need to work with them to clean up the dioxin, to clean up the Agent Orange that we spread and we left as a residual that is still killing and maiming the children and grandchildren in Vietnam. And we need to recognize that we're going to have similar problems in Iraq and Afghanistan and other parts of the world. We so cavalierly go to war, we often don't count the victims of war 10, 20, and in this case in Vietnam, 36 and 37 years after the war has ended, people are still being maimed and dying because of the chemicals that were left on the ground. So let's work together to clean it up.